Hi, and welcome to Living Your Destiny broadcast. My name is Scott Wimberly, and I want to thank you for joining with us today. If you want to take a few minutes, you can go to our website, scottwimberly.com. There you will find some more information about what we're doing at Living Your Destiny. There are book products there. Embrace Your Destiny, which was the first book that I wrote. It's available there as a free download as an ebook. Also, we're putting the audio version on there in the broadcast. We also have a Living Your Destiny blog, which goes out every morning. You can subscribe to it there. And the Living Your Destiny text, which will come out twice a week. Just a brief text, kind of like a Facebook status, maybe one sentence. But there's no charge for any of that. Your information is kept confidential. No one sees your number or your email address, and all that's kept confidential, and you can opt out at any time that you like. Also, we have a new book that's coming out in a few months, and today I got the proof of it. If you can see, it is called Aggie, and it's a story of reconciliation, hope, encouragement, and destiny. But we're very, very proud of this book, and Aggie is one of the characters in it. But it's a book about a man and his family that he is dealing with addictions in his life, and he comes clean, gets help, but it's how his family treats him, the church, and his friends. But it is a story of reconciliation, hope, and encouragement. But if you know of anybody that is battling addictions in their life, or know someone that may know someone that knows someone that is, it may be you that have dealt with addictions, or are dealing with addictions, or need to deal with addictions. This is the book for them, because it does just get down practical, everyday language and whatnot, but a story of reconciliation, hope, and encouragement, because there is hope, and there is hope for you, and I want you to be encouraged by that. But Aggie, new book coming out, and there'll be a place where you can go in there and get more information about that. And in a few months, you'll be able to order that book. And then we have another one that's at the publisher as well. And right now, the name of it is The Playbook of Champions. And Aggie is in it as well. And he comes alongside a high school football coach and helps him out. But we're getting endorsements for it this month of April 2011. We're getting endorsements for it. So if you'd like to get involved in that, you can drop me an email at scottwimberly.com, or just go to the website, scottwimberly.com, and you can get in touch with us there. I want to take just a few minutes and talk to you about our thought life. Was reading some stuff and listening on an iPod the other day about the way we think and what we think. Our thought life is vital to where we are. And as a matter of fact, we are where we are because of our thought life. You can want good things and all that, but until it becomes a thought pattern and you begin to think and believe the best about you, it's not going to happen. We are who we are because of our thought life. I've seen people think themselves into the grave. Fear and doubt and dread and negativity. Sickness and disease and lack and poverty, all those things, if they get in our mind, they manifest, and it becomes who we are. And we have to reverse that. We have to renew our mind every day. And it's so important that we know the truth. And it's time that we begin to know the truth about who we are and whose we are. Truth overrides fact every time. So every day we need to start renewing our thought life, not to lies, not to facts, to truth. Okay? And we need to know that. And for me and my family, we base our truth comes from the Word, the Bible. Who does God say we are? What does He say about us? And He says, I got a plan for you to prosper you, for you to be in good health, and to have more than enough, and because you're more than enough. You're God's creation. He doesn't want you out there sick and busted and tore up and messed up. But the world, we get trapped in things. And just like in the book, we get addictions in our life. And, one thing leads to another. And we just kind of get in a downhill spiral and all that. And it's time to break out of that. And the only way, it's a mind thing. The heart, essentially, I believe the heart's good. I believe you have a good heart. and you didn't wake up one day and said, hey, I think I'm going to be an alcoholic or start gambling or have a sexual addiction or whatever, you didn't wake up one day and say, I'm just going to go out and destroy my life and everybody's around me, It happens over time and it gets in our mind. We think there's no way out. There's no other way. I can't do it, and we get those reverse thinking, negative thinking, and wrong thinking. But I'm here today, and I tell you all the time how awesome you are. You have a great destiny and you're full of purpose and life and health and prosperity in all areas of your life. But it doesn't mean anything until you believe it. Okay? So that's why you got to renew your mind in it every day. It's not enough to do it once a month or once a week, every day. That's why I encourage you so much to get the Living Your Destiny blog. Read that every morning. Or whenever during the day it goes out. I think it goes out at 4 o'clock in the morning Central Time. But read that every day, because I'm not going to ever tell you that you're no good and low down and, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for doing this and the other. We all know that. I know that about myself. Whenever, I was doing stuff that was wrong and all that, I knew. I didn't need nobody to tell me that. I needed somebody to tell me what I could be. Okay, and that's what I want. I don't want to tell you who you are, where you are right now. You know where you are right now. I want to tell you where you can go and who you can be. I want you to have peace and hope and love and joy in your mind and health. I want you to be healthy mentally, physically, and spiritually. And it all starts in the heart, of course. But a person, if you're a Christian and you have Christian beliefs. Once you're saved, your spirit is as saved as it's ever going to get, but your mind, God says you have to renew your mind daily, because the mind, the brain, the soulish part of us is a powerful, powerful tool, and it can work for us or it can work against us. Joyce Meyer wrote a book, The Battlefield of the Mind, years ago, and it's still her bestseller, and I recommend reading that. But we have to get a mindset of truth. That's so important. That's so key. It's not the only key, but it's a big one. It's a major key. Get a mindset of who you really are. Not what you are right now. Not where you are right now. Who you really are. Okay? That comes from renewing your mind daily, every day. And I'm here to tell you, it can be done. If I can do it, I know you can do it. Okay, so let's work together in this. We're not just pumping one another up. We're inspiring one another to get inspired inside in our mind, right up in here. Okay, and you can do this. I am so excited for you. I'm so pumped for you because I know you can do it. I know you can. There's going to be no lack and poverty is going to go away, and a poverty mindset, a sick mindset and all that. We're going to defeat that. Okay, because you're more than that. You're better than that. You are created with purpose and destiny all inside of you. Now it's time for that to take over. It's time to let that destiny mindset come out and be the ruler, the guide, if you will. But again, you are awesome. Okay, don't ever forget that. You're so wonderfully created, and you're awesome in all that you are. Even in all the stuff that we've done and mistakes we've made, and we may have, even what we did yesterday or this morning even, you can do this, all right? And you're not just going to survive. It says die to yourself daily. Even the Bible doesn't talk about surviving. It talks about dying. When we die to self and die to those old mindsets, that's when we're going to have victory. Again, I love you. I want to hear from you. Go to the website, scottwimberly.com. and get in touch with us there. Get the blog, get the text, get the books, and we want to just encourage you to live your destiny. Make today your greatest day ever, and tomorrow looks even better. Again, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.